So we got the Minecraft Tricky Trials update like more than a week ago, and I have a feeling people played it or know about it and liked it or hated it, and I was in the neutral side. I already talked about the future update like game, which is Minecraft End Update. Now I'll tell you my negative views and positive views of the game. My negative views for the wolf armor. First, I don't like how they don't have multiple different type of armor. For example, diamond wolf armor, iron wolf armor, and netherite wolf armor. Maybe chainmail wolf armor, which will help the dwarf to survive much more longer. However, my positive views for the wolf armor is that the wolf armor can at least get repaired easily and get made easily as well. And also can't die with the wolf armor because it's basically a second life for the wolf. It's useful in many different ways. The wolf armor can get dyed into any color you want. There are only positive views for the new blocks got added and the crafter got added. First, they finally added new features and new blocks related to useless things got added, which are tough and copper ore. They are new and different type of copper blocks for the building got added to the update, and new tough blocks got added. Now the crafter, or I call it the altar crafter, it will automatically craft whatever you make. However, you need a redstone signal for it. For example, a lever. My positive views for the maze and the new enchants. I love both of these new stuff. First, the maze is broken already because if you hit mob with the maze while you're falling from a good height in it will do a ton of damage against them. Now, if you're talking about the new enchants, it will make the maze more broken than before, but it will depend on which enchant you use because some enchants won't combine with it unless you use the command for it. I still love each of the enchants because it's useful in many different ways. My negative and positive views for the two new mobs. First, the mobs looks good and unique in a way, but it looks like Mojang was being a little bit lazy. The mob, which is called Bogged, is a type of skeleton mob, but it's different variant than the normal skeletons because it has poison arrows but not normal arrows, and it's powerful. Breeze is similar to the Blaze, but you could say they are cousins because it's quite similar, and it fires when charged, not rivals, and it looks good and it's powerful. However, my last negative view is that I wish they added two other mobs they showed us, which was the tough golem and the copper golem, but they didn't add it. And positive views for the trial chamber. The trial chambers looks good but could be better. I do wish they added more mechanics in the trial chambers to make it more challenging. However, I heard it's quite hard, but it wasn't hard for me at that moment in the video. But if I actually tried it without going to the grave to get stuff for it, then it'll probably be hard. I like the votes because you can get randomized items in the votes from a key, and I think you can only use one key per vote, and it's not a normal chest anymore. And I like the trials spawners because the spawners can spawn in light areas, which is good because that will make it much more harder for the players. Overall, I like a lot of new features and items in the update, and I dislike a lot of new items and features in the update. What was one big thing you liked and disliked in the update?
Never be